All right, 1 2 1 2 3. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, you guys. Hold up. What's up, Ran? Welcome, Ran. So I'm just gonna. So I'm just gonna live stream for like 15 minutes. I'm just gonna live stream for like 15 minutes. What up, Ran? What's up, bro? How you doing, homie? What up, Ran? What's up, bro? How you doing, homie? 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 3. All right. The first. Wait, hold up. What are you talking about, Ryan? The first time you drove a car on the highway, were you scared? Oh, I thought you said you were scared. The first time you drove a car on the highway, were you scared? Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. I'm like, what the fudge? So today we want to read the Bible. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the Bible app. Bible app. So yeah, I'm just gonna live stream for like, just like 15 minutes because my phone is about to die. So let's see. Let's just look for the Bible. But yeah, I was scared, bro. The first time I drove a car, I was really scared, bro. Yeah, today was my first day driving on the highway. How'd you do, bro? Who showed you? Who showed you, bro? How you do it? How did you do it? How did it go? So read the Bible. Let's do reading plans. Old, New Testament, Each day includes a passage from both the beginning. Read the Bible from the start to finish, from Genesis to Revelation. Let's just pick a book and just read it a little bit. So Bible. So Bible books. Okay, so we got Genesis. I want to do Samuel. Samuel is that how you say it? Samuel. So let's go ahead and read Samuel. If it lets me. Alright, it's not letting me. Let's go to Numbers. Samuel, so, okay, so freaking. So Samuel, introduction. Let's do the first one. So let's go and read it. Alrighty, so can you guys see my crosshair? My crosshair? Yeah, you guys can see my crosshair. Alright, let's start reading, you know what I'm saying? Alright. There was a certain man from Ramathaim, a Zubtite from the hill country of Ephraim. His name was Elkanah, the son of Heram, son of Eliam, son of Tauz, son of Sub, an Ephraimite. He had two wives, one named Hannah, the other Peninnah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. Each year, this man went up from his city to worship. Each year, this man went up from his city to worship and offer sacrifice to the Lord host of Shiloh, where the two sons of Eli, Hophni, and Phinehas were ministering as priests of the Lord. Okay, so each year this man went up from his city to worship and offer sacrifice to the Lord from the Lord of hosts at Shiloh. So that's the place that he went to sacrifice. Shiloh. The two were sons of. I don't even understand this because I'm having trouble with my freaking brain because like I take pills and stuff. Let's just skip this. Let's just keep continuing. Let's just keep continuing even if I don't understand it. Like I cannot process it because of my pills. Were the two sons of Eli and Hophni were ministering as priests. Oh, now I get it. So okay, so Elkanah went to sacrifice from his city at Shiloh, where the two sons of Eli and were ministering as priests. So he went to from his city, Elkanah. He went to worship the Lord, the Lord of hosts. I almost said the wrong word. The Lord of hosts. He went there from his city, where Eli and Hophni and Phinehas were ministering. So he went there to talk to them. What's up? What's up, Figs? I want to buy a pocket Bible. Get a pocket Bible is a strap, bro. It's your dagger. You know what I'm saying? It's your dagger, bro. Okay. When the day came of Elkanah to offer sacrifice. Sorry, I just freaking. When the day came for Elkanah to offer sacrifice, he used to he used to give portions to his wife Penina and to all her sons and daughters. But he would give a double portion to Hannah because he loved her, though the Lord had closed her womb. So let's see, when the day came, he used to give. So I'm guessing like this is what my parents would do when I was little. Like when it was time to give offerings, like my parents they will give me like $1 so I can give it to the Lord. Yeah, to the Lord. So I'm guessing Elkanah is doing the same thing. It says right here, when the day for Elkanah to offer sacrifice, he used to give portions of his wives. He used to give portions to his wife. So he used to give portions to his wife Peninnah and to all her sons and daughters. But he gave even more to the other one, Hannah, because he loved her, even though she didn't have no kids with him. The other one, what's her name? Peninnah had like daughters and sons with him, you know? Her rival, her rival, what does rival mean? I'm gonna search that up. I got a, I got a MSI gaming laptop for my birthday. That's what's up, homie. Get it, get it. I feel like gaming laptops are like really fast, you know? Because they have to, because it's for a video game with lots of APS and stuff. Alright, so copy. Okay. Paste. Rival, a person or group or thing that competes with another. I knew it. I knew it. I just didn't know it was spelled like that. Her rival to us to upset her won't terminate her rival to upset her would torment her constantly since the Lord had closed her womb. Her rival to upset her would torment her constantly since the year after year when she went up to the house of the Lord. Peninnah would provoke her and Hannah would weep and refuse to eat. I don't like this translation is not that good. So I'm guessing, so this says, sorry, I keep pressing the other button because I got problems with my Dookie. I cannot do Dookie every day, so like my fingers twitch, you know. I used to play on an Office PC. That's what's up, bro. They're not that good though. I don't think so. So Penina was bullying Hannah because she couldn't have no kids, you know, like a freaking bully. One time my mom she used to get bullied by this really tall girl in Mexico. One time she just bit her boobs and then she started crying. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened after that. I think she never came back to school, but she will bully my mom. So one day my mom just bit her boobs, bro. Elkanah, her husband, would say to her, Hannah, why are you weeping? Why are you not eating? Why are you so miserable? Am I not, am I not, am I not better for you than 10 sons? Oh, he's like, why are you crying that you have no kids? I'm better than 10 kids. So why are you crying? I'm better than 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? So this is Hannah's prayer because I'm guessing she's going to ask the Lord either I don't know, I feel like she's going to ask for wisdom for some reason, or she's going to ask to have kids because she cannot have kids and she gets bullied by what's her name? She gets bullied by the other wife. Penina for not having kids. But what's his name? Elkanah loved the girl that couldn't have kids. He loved her more and would give her double portions. I think he just yeah. He will give double portions to Hannah, the one that couldn't have kids. So here's Hannah's prayer. Hannah rose after one such meal at Shiloh and presented herself before the Lord. So she went to the place where you give offerings to the Lord. So she had one such meal. So she ate at the place where you give offerings to the Lord at Shiloh, and presented herself before the Lord. At that time, Eli the priest was sitting on a chair near the doorpost of the Lord's temple. So Eli is on the side of the door. I think he standing there. He was sitting right there. He was sitting on a chair next to the door pathway. Okay. Okay. In her bitterness, she prayed to the Lord, weeping freely. In her bitterness, she prayed. In her bitterness, she prayed to the Lord, weeping freely. So she was like bitter, like let's search up what that means, cause I think it means like mad or like salty, like bothered. Let's see if that's correct. But yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna live stream for like 10 more minutes, cause my phone is about to die. And my phone is connected to my laptop and the face cam. A complex emotional state involving resentment, anger, disappointment, often stemming from feelings of injustice, unfair treatment, or hurt. So complex emotions, resentment, anger, disappointment. What is resentment? Let's search that up. In 2024, 2023, I got into Bone Thugs and Harmony and Biggie Smalls, Notorious Big. What are you talking about, Thugs? Are you that guy that just talks about nonsense, bro? I remember you, bro. A complex, lingering emotion combining anger, disappointment, and bitterness that arises when some. Let's see the pictures. So yeah, it's like being angry. Let's see the other one. Yeah, being angry. So she was wait. So she was in her bitterness she prayed to the Lord and wept freely. So she was like angry and sad that she was getting bullied and that she couldn't get kids. And then Kalan, something like that, was like, "Hey, I love you and you got me," you know what I'm saying? And then Eli was at the door of the place where you do sacrifices, and then Hannah went in there and started weeping in bitterness, and made this vow. So this is what she said to the Lord: O Lord of hosts, if you look with pity on the hardship of your servant, if you remember me and do not forget me, if you give your handmaid a male child, I will give him to the Lord all the days of his lives. No razor shall ever touch his head. Let's read that again. And made this vow, O Lord of hosts, if you look with pity on the hardship of your servant, if you remember me and do not forget me, if you give your handmaid a male child, I will give him to the Lord all of the days of his life. No razor shall. So I think she's asking, like, if you love me, if you take care of me, give me a child, and I will make him a God-fearing child. A child for you. Let's search up what handmaid means. Oh, okay. So yeah, handmaid is like a female. Handmaid is like a servant. Definition. A female servant. Yep. So it says right here, if you give your female servant a male child, I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life. So she's crying in bitterness and resentment and crying. She's like, if you remember me, if you love me, to God, right? She's like, if you look with pity on me, like if you feel bad for me and you remember me, give me a child, and I will make him a God-fearing child. It says right here, I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life. So he will give the child to God all the days of his life. You know what I'm saying? So that's her prayer. As she continued praying before the Lord, Eli watched her mouth. So Eli, I think it's a priest. Let me see. Let me see. Where's Eli? Eli. I'm just gonna search it up. So this is Eli. What book is this? Samuel. So, who is Eli in the book of Samuel? An elderly high priest and judge of Israel. So Eli is a high priest. As she continued praying before the Lord, Eli watched her mouth. For Hannah was praying silently, though her lips were moving, her voice could not be heard. Eli thinking she was drunk. Eli thinking she was drunk. Eli thought she was drunk, bro. What the heck? I mean, not what the heck. That's crazy. Sorry for saying that. You don't know who Bone Thugs and Nugs Thugs. What are you talking about, bro? So Eli thinking she was drunk, said to her. Eli thinking she was drunk said to her, "How long will you make a drunken spectacle of yourself? Sober up with from." Said to her, "How long will you make a drunken spectacle of yourself? Sober up from your wine." Spectacle, that means like a scene, right? Like a show. Let's see what it means. Paste. A dramatic public display or an object of curiosity. Yeah, she was making like a fool of herself. That's what he's talking. This is right here. Eli, thinking she was drunk, said to her, "How long will you make a drunken spectacle of yourself? Sober up from your wine." Because she was praying silently. Her lips were moving, but her voice was not heard. And she was crying too. I don't know if Eli noticed that she was crying, but yeah, sober up from your wine, right there. "No, my lord," Hannah answered. I am an unhappy woman. I have neither wine nor liquor. I was only pouring out my heart to the Lord." Amen. God bless. God bless. Do not think your servant do not think your servant a woman. So she's like, don't think that your servant, me, which is her, don't think that me is a worthless woman. My prayer has been prompted by deep sorrow and misery. So she's like, no, I'm not drunk. I'm not a worthless woman. I don't have liquor, nor wine. My prayer has been promoted by deep sorrow and misery. So yeah, bro, don't bully people, bro. Otherwise they're gonna pray to God and you don't even know what's gonna happen. Alright, Eli said, "Go in peace, and may God of Israel grant you what you have requested." Amen. She replied, "Let your servant find favor in." She replied, "Let your servant find favor in your eyes," and left. She went to her. So she was like, she replied, "Let your servant find favor in your eyes." Wait, hold up. I just gotta do something real quick. Gotta go to settings real quick. Hold up, you guys. I just gotta do something real quick. What up, what up, Liam? What's up, Liam? Hold up, you guys. Hold up. Let me just do something real quick. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I'm almost done. Alright, so she replied, let your servant find favor in your eyes. So she told Eli, be on my side, you know? I want to gain favor from you. I want to get help from you. I want to get respect from you, you know, appreciation and stuff. So and so she said, reply, let your servant find favor in your eyes, and left. She went to her quarters and ate and drank with her husband, and no longer appeared downhearted. So she drank to her quarters. What is quarters? Search that up. Hold up, you guys. Fuck, I fucking... Oh, shit. Hold up, you guys, hold up. I'm having some technical difficulties. Alright, so what are quarters? Oh, quarters. I said quarters. She went to get... She went to her quarters. She went to her quarters, ate and drank with her husband, and no longer appeared downhearted. So it says right here, she went to her quarters, ate and drank with her husband, and no longer appeared downhearted. So I'm guessing she got drunk with her husband, and she ate some food, and she didn't feel sad no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how people used to do it back in the day, and I think it was alright, you know, like, I think it was alright to do that, I guess. Early the next morning, they worshiped before the Lord, and then returned to their home in Ramah. When they returned, Elkanah had intercourse with his wife Hannah, and the Lord... What was the name of the other one? What was the name of the sad one? Oh, Hannah. Hannah was the sad one. What's the name of the bully? What's the name of the bull? Oh my god, I keep pressing the other button. Oh, Panini. Penina was the bully. Hannah was the sad one. Okay. Early next morning, they worship the Lord. They worship before the Lord, and then return to their home. In hold on. Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. That's it. Okay. When they returned, Elkanah hadn't took her his wife Hannah, and the Lord remembered her. So that means the Lord remembered what she asked the Lord, what she asked him, and she gave it, and she gave her what she wanted. You know, it says right here, Hannah bears a son, and Hannah told the Lord, like, give me a son, and I will make him a God fearing son, like a Christian son. You know what I'm saying? So Hannah bears a son. Okay. She conceived and at the end of her pregnancy bore a son whose whom she named Samuel because I asked the Lord for him. So his name is Samuel. The next Isn't it weird how back in the day they would just like make they would just like make names out of nowhere and give them a definition right away. Isn't that cool? Nowadays, we just call people's names that sound cool or loving or good, but there's no definition no more when we give people's names. Most people don't even know the definition of their names. I'm pretty sure like in the past I read that my name Enrique means king, and my nickname Kike, which is the nickname for Enrique, is warrior. So those are my definitions of my name. Okay, so Hannah did not. Okay, so because I asked the Lord for him. The next time her husband Elkanah was going up with the rest of his household to offer the commissary sacrifice to the Lord and to fulfill his vows, Hannah did not go, explaining to her husband, once the child is weaned, I will take him to appear before the Lord and leave him there forever. What the heck? I will take him to appear before the Lord and leave him there forever. So she literally, look what she said right here. Look what she said right here. She said, I will give him I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life. So he's gonna give her male child. She's gonna give her male child to the Lord all the days of his life. And then it says right here when she bore. Oh shit. Oh. And then it says what right here when she bore a son. She said once the child is weaned, I will take him to appear before the Lord and leave him there forever. So I guess she's literally gonna give the son to the Lord forever. Let me just find out what this word means. Let me see. Control copy. Wean. Accustomed to food other than its mother's milk. Accustomed to food. Oh. So when the baby doesn't need its mother to drink milk. So when the baby doesn't need milk no more and needs normal food, she's gonna live the kid with the Lord forever. And that's what she said when she asked for the kid. She was like, if you give me a kid, I will give him to you forever. So she's gonna do that. Her husband, her husband El, Elkanah answered her, do what you think best. Wait until you have weaned him. Only may the Lord fulfill his word. And so she remained at home and nursed her child until she had weaned him. Hannah presents Samuel to the Lord. Once he was weaned, she brought him up with her, along with a 3-year-old bull, an ephah of flour, and a skin of wine, and presented him at the house of the Lord in Shiloh. After they had slaughtered the bull, they brought the child to Eli. Then Hannah spoke up, "Excuse me, my lord. As you live, my lord, I am the woman who stood near you praying to the Lord." Then, okay, I'm gonna read that again. Then Hannah spoke up, "Excuse me, my lord. As you live, my lord, I am the woman who stood here near you praying to the Lord. I prayed for this child, and the Lord granted my request. Okay, so let's see what is right here. Now I in turn give him to the Lord. As long as he lives, he shall be dedicated to the Lord." Then they worshiped there before the Lord. So she brought the kid to the Lord. She said, "As long as he lives, he shall be dedicated to the Lord," because that's what she promised to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go to the other chapter. That is chapter 1. Nice chapter. And Hannah prayed, "My heart exalts in the Lord. My heart exalts in the Lord." So that's like my heart gets bigger in God, like gets more loving, gets bigger, and my heart exalts in the Lord. My horn is exalted. My horn is exalted by my God. I have swallowed up my enemies. I rejoice in your victory. There is no holy one like the Lord. There is no holy one like the Lord. There is no rock like our God. Speak boastfully no longer. Do not let arrogance issue from your mouths, for an all-knowing God is the Lord, a God who weighs actions. The bows of the mighty are broken, while the Torton grid on strength. What does this word mean right here? Self-control, copy. Unsteady, while the unsteady grid on his strength. While the unsteady gird on strength. The well-fed hire themselves out for bread. While the hungry no longer have to toil. The burdened wife bears 7 sons, while the other of many lashes languish. The burdened wife bears 7 sons, while the mother of many languish. What does that mean, languish? Let's see what languish means. You know what I'm saying? Like, gang. Lose or lack, grow weak or feeble. While the mother of many gets weak, okay? I don't even know what these prayers mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, this was like how they talked, We don't talk like that no more. No, we talk ghetto. No, just kidding. So, the Lord puts to death and gives lives, casts down to Sheol and brings up again. The Lord makes poor and makes rich. The Lord makes poor and makes rich, humbles and exalts. He raises the needy from the dust, from the ash. He lifts up from the ash. He lifts up the poor, to set them with nobles and make a glorious throne their heritage. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. The pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. So God put the world upon the pillars of the world. He guards the footsteps of his faithful ones. He guards the footsteps of his faithful ones. That's what's up. Oh my. Shaflo, $5. Holy moly. Oh man, look at this. Bro, you gotta be kidding me, Shafalo. Is this, who's this? Do I know you? No, I don't know you. Holy moly. Oh man, look at this. Thank you so much. 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 Appreciate it, homie. God bless you. God bless you, bro. God bless you. God bless you, bro. God bless you, Shafalo. In the name of Jesus. Hold up, let me just fix my camera real quick. I wanna say a prayer, bro. God. Oh man, now my camera's messed up. God, thank you for Shafalo. Thank you for the donation that he gave me. God, I ask you, Lord, to multiply the money that he makes, to multiply the money that he's given me. I appreciate my brother in Christ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. God bless you, Shafalo. And keep being cool, bro. Appreciate it, homie. You know what I'm saying? The MVP. Thank you, Shafalo. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. $5, man. $5, bro. That's what's up. That is what's up, though. That is what's up. Thank you, bro. I should follow. I'm gonna keep reading, bro. You're welcome to keep watching. If you gotta go, that's cool, bro. I just want to say thank you, bro. For real, you're an OG, man. Alright, let's keep reading, guys. Alright. He guards the footsteps of his faithful ones. Now, that's one thing I like, Shafalo. That's one thing I like, Shafalo. He guards the footsteps of his faithful ones. So that's good because, like, I see footsteps in lives, like walking through life, like every footstep you take is a move you make in life, every decision you make, everything you dedicate your time to, your future to, the sacrifice you make. So what that means for me, he guards the footsteps of his faithful ones. For me, that means like every time you take a step in life, you're not gonna fall. You might learn something, but you're not gonna like God is not gonna let you just fall. You know, there's a I believe there's a difference between falling and learning. You know, I'm gonna take a sip of water from my Christian water bottle. I got it from my church. Some good some good water. Anyways, but the wicked shall perish in the darkness, for not by strength does one prevail. There is a long, really long paragraph. It's from here. What? I'm getting a little bit lazy, but we gotta keep on reading, you know what I'm saying? Like, gang, gang. Alrighty. Where was I? Oh, well, yeah, I'm a little bit down here. So by not for not by strength does one prevail. Prevail means like resist, right? Like resist or something. To succeed or win. So you don't succeed or win by strength. I think that's what it's talking about. Look at it, says Abba down there. Abba, that means dad in baby language. Some babies are like Abba, Abba, Abba. That means God. That means father, father in tongues. You know what I'm saying? Like gang, gang. The Lord foes, the Lord's foes shall be shattered. The Most High in heaven, the Most High in heaven thunders. The Lord judges the end of the earth. May he give strength to his king, and exalt the horn of his where. Okay. May he give strength to his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. When Elkanah returned home to Ramah, the child remained. When Elkanah returned home to Ramah, the child remained in the service of the Lord under the priest Eli. So she had the Hannah had the kid until she couldn't like. She had the kid until a kid could eat normal food and didn't need no more milk no more from her mom's breast. She brought it to where you make offerings to God. She brought him there, and she gave it to Eli. I think she gave it to Eli. Um, yeah, something like that. I want to go back and read. I want to know exactly what happened. So Hannah did not go. Explain to her once the child is weaned. Hannah presents Samuel to the Lord. After they slaughtered the bull, they brought the child to Eli. Then Hannah spoke, excuse me, my lord. As you live, my lord, I am the woman who stood here near you praying to the Lord. I pray for this child, and the Lord granted my request. Now in return I give him to the Now I in return will give him to the Lord. As long as he live, he shall be dedicated to the Lord. Then they worship there. Then they worship there before the Lord. Overcome in Hebrew. So so Hannah prayed to have a baby because she couldn't have babies, and then when the baby grew up a little bit, she gave it to she gave it to the Lord. That's what it says. So I'm guessing Eli took care of him because Eli was at the place where they make offerings for God. Oh, and this is right here. says right here, when Elkanah returned home to Ramah, the child remained in the service of the Lord under the priest Eli. So the priest Eli was taking care of the child. And Hannah did exactly what she told the Lord. Like, once I get this child, I'm gonna give it to you, you know? Yes, the priest. Yep. Now the son of Eli, now the sons of Eli were wicked. They had respect neither for the Lord nor the priest nor the priest's duties towards the people. When someone offered a sacrifice, the priest's servant will come with the three. She dedicated him back to the Lord. Okay, Cordy Davis. For the priest's duties towards the people. When someone offered a sacrifice, the priest's servants will come with the three-pronged fork, while the meat will be, what the heck? The priest's servants will come with the three-pronged fork while the meat was still boiling. Yeah, it's hard to read these old texts. These are really old. They're like 2,500-year-old texts. And would trust, oh, sorry, there's a background noise. And would trust it into the basim, kettle, cauldron, or pot. Whatever the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. They treated all the Israelites who came to the sanctuary at Shiloh in this way. In fact, bro, somebody's putting music. In fact, even before the fat was burned, the priest's servants will come and say to the one offering the sacrifice, "Give me some meat to roast for the priest." He will not set boiled meat from you, only raw meat. Sorry, there's a song in the background. Give me some meat to roast for the priest. He will not accept boiled meat from you, only raw meat. So it says right here, in fact, even before the fat was burned, the priest's servants will come and say to the one offering the sacrifice. So the priest servants were being kind of sneaky. That's what I'm getting? They were being kind of sneaky. And if one protested, "Let the fat be burned first, then take whatever you wish," he will reply, "No, give it to me now, or else I will take it by force." Thus the young man sinned grievously in the presence of the Lord, treating the offering to the Lord with disdain. What is disdain? What does that mean? Disdain. The feeling that someone or something is unworthy or consideration of respect or contempt. To the Lord with disdain. Treating the offerings, so they were treating the offerings of the Lord with lack of respect. And those are the sons of Eli. Is that what it said? Let me see. Oh, where is it? Wickedness of Eli's sons. Yeah. The Lord rewards Hannah. Okay, let's see. I'm getting tired now. So I'm just gonna read the rest and that's it. I'm just gonna read this chapter and that's it. Shall follow with the $5. Meanwhile, the boy Samuel, wearing the linen ephod, was serving in the presence of the Lord. His mother used to make a little garment for him, which she would bring him each time she went up with her husband to offer the customary sacrifice. Okay, so Hannah does see her child every time she goes to make a sacrifice. She brings the child clothing while Eli is taking care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, gang. His mother used to make to offer the she will bring him each time she went up with her husband to offer the customary sacrifice. And Eli will bless Agala and his wife, and they were leaving for home. He will say, "May the Lord repay you with children from this woman for the gift she has made for the Lord." Sorry. So I guess the gift that Hannah gave for the Lord was Samuel. Meanwhile, the boy, Samuel, wearing a linen ephod, was serving in the presence of the Lord. His mother used to make a little garment for him, which she would bring him each time she went over her husband to offer the customary sacrifice. Eli Eli will bless Akala and his wife, and they were leaving for you said yes, right? Corti for home. He will say, "May the Lord repay you." And Eli will bless Akala. Okay. May the Lord repay you with children from this woman for the gift she has made to the Lord. The Lord favored Hannah so that she conceived and gave birth to 3 more sons and 2 daughters, while young Samuel grew up in the service of the Lord. Oh, okay. Samuel's getting that education. He's getting that bread, you know what I'm saying? He's getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? He's getting manna. Isn't that what the Israelites ate one time? Manna, bread from heaven. I think it was called manna. I don't even know if they did, because I have false memories. Anyways, Eli's fatal rebuke. When Eli was very old, he kept hearing how his sons were threatening all Israel, and that they were behaving promiscuously with the woman serving at the entry of the meeting tent. Okay, I'm just gonna check this word real quick. I don't know what. I think it means like a menace, like treating people like crap. To do so in a confused, indiscriminate, or random manner, to be involved with many partners casually without selection. Oh, so like, okay. To do so in a confused, indiscriminate, or random manner, or to be involved with many partners casually with. So they were players. They were players. So when Eli was very old, he kept hearing how his sons were treating all Israel, and that they were behaving promiscuously. Oh yeah, that's what it means. Yep, yep. With with the woman serving at the entry of the meeting tent. They were getting down and dirty, yo. So he said to them, so Eli said to them, "Why are you doing such things? I hear from everyone that your behavior is prevailed. Stop this, my sons. That I hear the report that I hear the Lord's people spreading is not good." Yeah, prophet school. It's not good. If someone sins against another, anyone can intercede for the sinner with the Lord. But if someone sins against the Lord, who can intercede for the sinner? But they disregarded their father's warnings. They disregarded their father's warnings, since the Lord wanted them dead. So the Lord, let me see what it says right here. If someone sins against another, another can intercede. Manna is the bread of heaven. Yep. Bread of heaven. Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna see what this means right here. To intervene or act on behalf of another person or group. To intervene or act on behalf to intervene or act on behalf of another person or group. Anyone can intervene for the sinner with the Lord. But if anyone sins against the Lord, who can intervene for the sinner? But they disregarded their father's warning since the Lord wanted them dead. Meanwhile, young Samuel was growing up in stature, what does that mean? Pace. A person's natural height. So he was getting taller. Meanwhile, young Samuel was growing in stature and in worth in the estimation of the Lord and the people, and in worth and estimation. Okay, we got just a little bit more. I'm getting tired. Okay. We already read that. Okay. Okay. The fate of Eli's house. A man of God came to Eli and said to him, "Thus says the Lord, I went so far as to reveal myself to your fathers." And a man of God came to Eli and said to him, "Thus says the Lord, I went so far as to reveal myself to your father's house when they were in Egypt as slaves to the house of Pharaoh. I chose them out of all the tribes of Israel to be my priests, to go up to my altar, to burn incense, and to wear the ephod in my presence, and I assign all the fire offerings of the Israelites to your father's house. Why do you stare greedily at my sacrifices and at the offerings that I have prescribed? Why do you honor your sons more than you honor me, fattening yourselves with the choicest part of every offering of my fattening yourselves with the choicest part of every offering of my people Israel? This therefore is the oracle. It's not even registering for me. I don't even know what I'm reading, bro. I don't even know. I'm having a hard time understanding this. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Hold up. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, so this therefore is the article of the Lord, the God of Israel. I said in the past that your family and your father's house should minister in my presence forever. But now, oracle of the Lord, far be it from me. I will honor those who honor me, but those who despise me shall be cursed. Yes, the days are coming when I will break your strength in the strength of your father's house, so that no one in your family lives to old age. You shall witness like disappointment, rival, all the benefits enjoyed by Israel, but no member of your household shall ever grow old. I will leave you one man at my altar to wear out his eyes and waste his strength, but the rest of your family shall die by the sword. So he's like, oh, God is gonna mess you up to Eli, right? This guy is telling Eli that God is gonna mess him up, I think. This is a sign for you. What happens to your two sons, Hopi and Phinehas, Hopi and Phinehas. Both of them will die on the same day. I will choose a faithful priest who shall do what I have in heart and mind. I will establish a lasting house. I will establish a lasting house for him, and he shall serve in the presence of my anointed forever. Then whoever is left for your family will grovel before him for a piece of silver or a loaf of bread, saying, Please assign me a priestly function that I may have a crust of bread to eat. I'm just gonna read it one more time. I'm gonna read a little bit again. You shall witness like a disappointment and all the benefits enjoyed by yourself, but no memory has the fate of Eli's house. A man of God came to Eli and said, Thus said the Lord, I went so far as to reveal myself to your father's house, and when they were in Egypt and slaves, I chose them out of the tribes of Israel to be priests, to go up to my altar, to burn incense, to wear the ephod in my presence. I assign all the fire offerings to the Israelites, to your father. Why do you stare greatly at my sacrifice and at my sufferings that I prescribed? Why do you honor your sons more than you honor me, flattering yourselves with the choice part of every offering of my people Israel? This therefore is the oracle of God, the God of Israel. I said in the past that your family and your father's household shall minister in the presence forever. Far be it from me, I will honor those who honor me. So I'm guessing God got mad at Eli because his sons were like sleeping with women, stealing things, you know. So a man of God came and then he was like, your sons are gonna die by the sword, and you're not gonna grow old. That's what I'm guessing, you know what I'm saying? Like gang, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, you guys. Take care. Love y'all. I'll be live streaming tomorrow as well. We'll be reading 2 more I'm gonna try to do 3 more chapters tomorrow. Today we did 2. Tomorrow we'll try to do 3. Peace out.